Hi everyone. I'm walking the dogs and I'm trying to do a vlog at the same time, which could be interesting. I haven't vlogged in ages because I've not been well. It's been raining here in Portugal persistently, biblically, for so long. Obviously I take Foffy out every day for a long walk, even if it's raining. But it's just been, apart from that, I haven't been able to do much work on the houses. So Sarah left. Sarah went back to England to do some work. I couldn't go back because I had to look after Foffy. We have responsibilities now. And then our neighbours, Guy and Zinda, they left. And so we didn't have like nice things, you know, like meeting up for Champfana at Teresa and Nello's and wonderful experiences like this.
No, an Ireland.
Oh, Irish stew.
Irish stew.
Só quero uma batata. Só uma, tá bem assim?
Ovelha. Irish stew.
Irish stew, yes.
Não? Bocadinho pequeno.
Zinda's put me on a diet, Teresa. Oh, Zinda, põe aqui mais carne, ela não está em dieta hoje.
O ração de bebê.
Ela não está em dieta. Oh, okay.
And then the rain came. So everybody left and then the rain came. And it's been really tough for me. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I felt really broken. And it's hard to sometimes it's really hard for me to pull myself out of a spiral of depression. And the only thing that kept me sane and going was this girl here. Her. My beautiful Foffy. And so these are working dogs, they're hunting dogs, and I sort of foolishly thought that I could let her off the lead and everything would be fine. And I let her off the lead and this happened. So I was here and Foffy was there. She ran down the valley, obviously hit a pack of javelli and then started screaming like she was being teared apart, and then ran up there and wouldn't move. So I literally had to run miles down the valley to go all the way down there to get all the way back up around there. Now this area, I call it death forest because it's just eucalyptus and just nothing else grows there. And the areas that she ran into are completely inaccessible by humans. You know, I'd have needed a team of bombeiros if she was injured down there. So I'm like, right, I'm never going to walk her in death forest ever again. So we go on this walk, which is Cemetery Way, I call it. And I let her off, and this is another thing that happened. So I was really physically unwell. I had a throat infection and I was delirious, and I had to go and engage with the medical services here, and they gave me a course of antibiotics. Got to see a doctor in 24 hours in a foreign country, and they didn't charge me a penny. So I think it was day one of the antibiotics, and I was feverish and delirious, and I was scared. So with everything else, it was just I felt very alone, and I wished Sarah was here, and she wasn't here, and yeah, so my nurse was 2,000 miles away. So anyway, I walked Foffy on Cemetery Way, which is the way that me and her and Rui walk, and now me, her and Leia walk. And I let her off, and she ran ahead of me and looked at me, and then she just ran into the forest, exactly at this point where I am on the walk, here. So I stood calling her for about 40 minutes, walking backwards and forwards, trying to work out where she had gone, and I was just about to give up and thought I'm just going to go home and wait for her to come back. And she comes running out of the forest, and she was frantic, and she was covered in blood, and it wasn't her blood. So I don't know what the hell she had done, what she had killed, what she had found, because this is not my experience of having dogs. But obviously it's in her instinct, it's what she's been trained to do. Keep the livestock safe. I think it was a fox, because I've heard them yipping around here a lot. They're very interested in this area. So I'm like, right now I can't ever let you off the lead again. One thing I have done, but I won't do anymore. Yeah, you definitely want to go and chase something in there, don't you? Come on. Is I let her out at night. So just before we go to bed, I'd open the doors and just let her go out to the toilet, and she would just go out to the toilet and then come back again. And 4 nights ago, I let her out, and she normally just goes out, does the toilet, wanders about a bit and comes back, but she just ran, she just went. And so I had 3 nights of no sleep, kind of leaving the door open, wandering through the forest, calling for her, wondering, you know, if she was injured or whether she'd chased an animal and whether she was in the forest somewhere. And yeah, I kind of kept walking through the forest, and I thought I'd hear her barking, and I thought I was absolutely losing my mind. And then you know, it's raining really heavily as well, so it's like she's just lying somewhere injured, it's freezing cold, wondering why I haven't come to rescue her, just all these kinds of things. And yeah, I'd pretty much given up hope that she was coming back. I drove to where she used to live, which ironically is where she went. So Foffy used to live somewhere around here. I've got no idea where. And this is the highest point in the area. I think our house is, it's not far in that direction, over there. I don't know what I was hoping to see coming here. I keep hearing dogs barking. I think I'm going mad. I think I'm losing my mind. I don't know whether you can see that little tiny orange thing, but that's a digger. So it's like the chances of seeing Foffy are nil. I don't know what to do now other than just to go home and hope that she comes back. Which is a place called São João do Deserto, which is the highest mountain in the area. And that's where she had gone. And we think she knew that she was safe and warm and loved and comfortable in our house. So she went to go and get Leia. She went and rescued her and said, "Come with me. I found somewhere for us to live." So at this point, we didn't know that Leia was had come from the same man. We didn't know that they were from the same place, that they lived together. We knew they were friends. Sorry, I'm just all tangled up in leads. We knew that they were amigos, friends, but we didn't know that it was the same owner. And the thing was, when he handed over Foffy to us, we showed him photographs of Leia and said, "Is this your dog?" And he went, "No, no, it's not my dog." I took Leia to the vets, and this is what happened. So this is Sandy. Say hello, Sandy. She's absolutely adorable. She's a dog that turned up with Foffy. They're best friends. And after Foffy's disappearance for 3 days, they turned up, this one and Foffy, and they stayed the night. They had dinner last night, and they've had some breakfast, and now I need to take her to the vets to find out whether she's got a microchip so we can get her back home to her family. If she hasn't got a microchip, then I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so this is Leah. This is Leah, that's her name, and she's microchipped. She's got a massive tick on her. So the owners just said, "I don't want the dog. Do you want the dog?" And we can't afford another dog. So she has to go back to her shitty home. And that's heartbreaking, but there's nothing else I can do. If I took her, then Foffy would suffer. So I'm taking her now back to her owner to meet him in a coffee shop. This has just broken my heart. So I met up with this man, and he pulled up in the car, and I'm just like, no, it can't be you. And I was chatting to this beautiful American family who. I was waiting in the rain, and they said, can we say hello to your dog? I said, "Yeah, it's not my dog, but you can come and say hello to her." And I explained the situation. And then he pulls up and he throws her into the boot, rips the lead off her, gives me the lead, throws her into the boot, and shouts. All the kids are upset, kids are crying, and he drives off. And this American couple were like, "What the hell just happened?" And I kind of explained the story of Foffy, and then I said, we can't afford another dog, but I can't afford to leave Leah with that man. So I raced to the vets, and I said, "Can you phone him back and tell him that we'll take the dog?" And the American people, just beautiful, just. So this American couple and their wonderful kids said, "We'll take her and care for her and rehome her, but we can't we've got to go." They had to fly out the country for 7 days. So we've got guests staying for 7 days. Miss Princess Leia here. You right, Leia? You right, Papa? Good girl. Which Foffy was so excited to see her. We're waiting for their breakfast. Yep, I know. Oh, I can hear Foffy. Who is it, Foffy? Come here, let's get this off you. Who is it, Foffy? Who is it, Foffy? Look! Is it your friend? Is it your friend, Foffy? I think Foffy kind of knew when I was taking her away that she was going back to a horrible life. So that's what's been going on, really. She's riddled in ticks, as Foffy was. So I've just treated her for ticks. So we've got 3 months treatment here. We'll get that down straight away. That's a good start. And then as we can afford it, we'll start the process of tested for heartworm and for bloodborne viruses from ticks. So we need to get those done. And then she needs a leash collar and all the things that we've done for Foffy, but it's just going to have to do that step by step at the moment. But anyway, she's in a better place than she was, and she's with friends. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie daisy. Hang on. Look, you have to learn. It's all right. Hey, I'm not going to hit you, you silly girl. Oh, look, you've done it again, Foffy. Whoop, right, hang on. Look, you've been kicked a lot, haven't you? Thank you for watching. If you could please like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and all that jazz. And just one final thing. It's just unbelievable, but we've hit 20,000 subscribers, which is just insane. So to each and every one of you, I'd just like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for coming along on our journey with us, sharing our experience, supporting us in all the ways that you have, which is just, it's amazing, truly amazing. And one final thing is Sarah is currently on a bus in Paris. She'll be here tomorrow, which is just, I'm so happy she's going to be here. Okay, just letting everyone know that this bender's come home, starving hungry, absolutely soaking wet, and she decided to bring her friend with her. Oh, come back to my place, I'm sure Dad's got some food for you. Anyway, Foffy has come home after 3 hideous long days. I'm feeding them separately because Sandy always used to steal the food before we had actually adopted Foffy. Oh God, that was hell. This is your tummy. Look at this. What an absolute minger.